Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to kind of go against the grain and film an anti-Black Friday, somewhat luxury regrets slash I'm not buying this junk anymore kind of video. And I'm gonna do this now before I hop on the bandwagon and next week film a Black Friday what I bought haul, because I did buy a few things. But this year has completely changed my buying habits, my perspective. Oh my gosh, everything has been on sale for the last year. Everything. When stores were closing in March, there were crazy sales, and they've started doing this Black Friday thing since October, and now they're rolling out bigger discounts here and there, and we know there's going to be a huge rush of discounts in 2 weeks, right before Christmas, and then again after Christmas. It's just too much, and it made me think about all the things I don't want to buy because I had to rein myself in. When you're home, I think quite a few of us have been guilty of buying things we don't need, maybe for a little bit of a pick-me-up. I've talked to a few ladies on Instagram where yeah, we've done that and it had to be pulled back, it had to get stopped, because I'm currently surrounded by things that I do not need any more of. Some of them I don't even need what I have, and it makes me a little uncomfortable. So to begin, the biggest culprit, makeup. Makeup! I have way too much makeup. Now, quite a bit of this I actually bought in March because I thought I really want to play with some new makeup for my wedding, and I went really simple because I spent the entire year not wearing makeup. Now I don't know if this is directly related, but my skin has never looked better because I'm not putting on makeup every single day, and I used to do that. Now that really started to shift when I became a weekend commuter because I couldn't be bothered anymore. But for the most part this year, I've only been wearing mascara, maybe a little bit of eyeliner. I'll brush my brows out a little bit. I put on makeup for these videos because I really enjoy it. But I mean, I'm new to doing these videos, so for the most of the year, yeah, it's just not worth it. And even if I continue doing these videos next year and putting on makeup, so I'm gonna put on makeup 52 times a year. That doesn't really justify the price tag for me. Gosh, I don't know how people are still wearing a ton of makeup. I have piles of glittery eyeshadows. They have not been worn all year. All these, nope, not at all. Let's see, I bought this Dior makeup, which is really, really good. I'm wearing this now mixed in with my Glossier Skin Tint, but I've worn this 3 times this year, and they expired. They're gonna go bad. So I'm glad I had it as an option to wear to my wedding, but I didn't even wear it then. So is it a regret? I don't know. I'm not buying any more eyeshadows. No more. Not until maybe if I find that I'm actually using something quite a bit and when it has to get tossed, which I think most of these will have to get tossed long before I hit pan. I don't know if I've ever hit pan. How do people, I only see YouTubers actually running out of their makeup. Please, in the comments, please let me know if you've ever actually hit pan on an eyeshadow, because I have not. I bought these Tom Ford eyeshadows when they went on sale in March because I wanted to have them as an option for my wedding and to play with them. I used one shade. I used that one all over my lid. Haven't used them all year otherwise. Not at all. I don't know how people are putting on foundations, this stuff. Gosh, how are people putting it on with masks and it gets all yucky and then you put it on, you put it off, I cannot be bothered to mess with any of that. And then even washing the masks, it's stained. When I first thought of this is my first one of I'm not gonna wear any makeup, buy any more makeup, I was just thinking about lipsticks at first because I haven't worn lipstick all year at all. And I just carried this over from my makeup desk. I have so many lipsticks, and this is probably about half of what I had at the start of the year. I've been throwing things away because I knew it was getting old anyway. Truth be told, even when we stop wearing masks, whenever that is, I think my buying habits are not going to be the same. I love this Glossier, what is it? The Crush lipstick. Honestly, it almost looks like my lips, but better. I do really enjoy the glosses, but they're sticky, you know, and they're gonna get on the mask. I don't know when our mask culture is gonna change, but so I live in New England, and people will literally scream at you on the streets if you don't have your mask when you're walking around outside. I know that every place is different. Some places you can, you can't. It just really is so variable. My husband and I, we try to be respectful and just do what's safe for everyone, and so we've been wearing masks out, and just makeup is not a priority for me anymore, even though I really enjoy it and I'd love to put it on for the videos just as kind of like a time to play with it. I can't buy any more of it because it all adds up to be so much money. Okay, enough of that one because I could rant on and on about makeup for so long. The next thing I'm not going to be buying anymore is perfume. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, oh my gosh, 5, 6. No. I've bought these over the last few years. I don't think any of them are even half done. Oh gosh. So I love this little travel Chanel Mademoiselle. This is what I've been wearing every single day for the last week just because I am determined to finally use them. When I started working from home, I just stopped wearing it. Also because I was a weekend commuter and I was spending so much time on the train, it's really not that polite to wear a heavy scent on like a 5-hour train ride because it makes some people sick. I just prefer not to do it, to be mindful of that. And honestly, sometimes it'll give me a headache if I'm in a really close, tight space and I can smell my own perfume. So no more perfume. Does perfume go bad? Does it eventually go off? Like, I know that if you keep it in a nice cool space, non-direct sunlight, that kind of thing, it can last for years. Somebody tell me if I'm way off, because I've definitely had a lot of this stuff for years and I love it. I am so tempted every time I see a beauty campaign, but honestly, I've stopped following most beauty guru YouTubers, like people just like all those blogs, because I don't want to be tempted to buy it. Every time I see a new beauty campaign this year, it has felt so out of touch. Maybe that's just me, maybe that's just because of the mass culture, like where I am in my state, but I won't even think to put on perfume most mornings, and that's why I'm making an effort right now to actually wear it. I do like it, but I do not need any more. I'm not gonna go sniffing them at counters. I mean, you can't really anyway. So what's even the point? I mean, fortunately, the temptation's not gonna be there anymore. Oh, you know, I'm feeling really ranty when I have a cup of tea in front of me. So the next thing I am not going to be buying is strictly work clothes. I used to see something on sale and think, oh, that would be perfect for work. And it's for work. It's always going to be useful. Apparently not. Oh, gosh. Okay, so I pulled out one of my favorite work dresses. Okay, I pulled out 2. But otherwise, I've put most of it into storage bins because I would occasionally need to suit up and go to meetings and look good. Now if I'm hopping on a conference call, I'll put on a nice blouse like this or one of my button-down blouses that I wear out to stores and in my everyday life. Things that can just get dressed up with a blazer, that I love blazers or cardigans. things that can be easily incorporated in my work life and my home life. I find the Lily Silk stuff really comfortable, like the silk camis. Throw a cardigan over it and there you go, I am work ready. But also office culture, at least where I am, has changed so much. People don't want to dress up. They don't think about it the same way they used to. One second, my cat wants to leave. Hi, you're being needy. Go on. Okay, am I in focus? Am I actually in focus? Cool. My workplace is not the same and I don't see it really going back. Once people get comfortable, it's hard to convince them to get back into uncomfortable clothes. Which leads me to my next thing, and that I'm not going to be buying any more jeans. I have enough jeans. Every YouTuber haul I see, they're doing the same things that they've always done. They're buying the same things that they've always have, and that includes new denim trends and things like that. I don't care, you know, because jeans are really uncomfortable. Dresses are great. Got room for my ever-changing waistline this year. I go up, I go down, I go up, but you know, it's COVID. I don't know. It's the pandemic year and I'm not going to be buying any more jeans. I don't care if they're on trend. I don't care if, I don't know, if people are not wanting to wear skinny jeans anymore or boot cut, whatever. Give me a couple years. I've had some jeans for 5 years. They fit. I have some that are a little bit big, some that are a little small, but I don't see the need for me to be going and buying on-trend jeans when I'm not really all that comfortable in jeans anymore because I spend most of my days in leggings, which leads me to my next point. I'm not going to be buying any loungewear. Every single beauty fashion blogger this year that I've seen has at least once suggested buying loungewear. Like, what should you be buying in 2020? No, I'm not going to be buying fancy loungewear. Are people getting, like, waking up and then getting into fancy loungewear? I wear a pair of, like, $5 black Uniqlo leggings. And if it's in the summertime, I'll be wearing a t-shirt. If it's now, or you know, if it's in the winter or fall, I'll be wearing a really big baggy sweatshirt. Are people getting into fancy loungewear? I can barely motivate myself in getting into like regular clothes. I'm not gonna like change into fancy loungewear. That's just, if I bought it, it would just sit there because I have my favorites. I have my comfy clothes that are, you know, I've had them for years. I don't need to go buying more loungewear just because it's, you know, because we're working from home and this is just my personal preference. I am by no means a minimalist. I would feel like such a fraud if I came on here and started preaching minimalism and environmentalism. All those things are important to me and I think I'm like moving towards it. You know, I've mentioned how much I love being outdoors. All of that stuff is important to me. And apparently everyone has a line. You know, I'm not gonna go saying that, oh, I'm a minimalist now, but I want a lot less, you know? It just feels ridiculous to have piles and piles of stuff. And so when I hear someone suggesting buying loungewear or how, oh, every Black Friday I buy these pajamas. Every single year I get a new pair from Nordstrom. You buy the same pair of pajamas every single year? How bad are these pajamas that you need to replace them every single year? I've had some pairs of pajamas for, oh my gosh. Like, so my mom on Christmas would occasionally buy us all the exact same pair of matching men's pajamas, you know, in like larges and extra large, and you know, we would all hang out on Christmas Day wearing them. Those things are indestructible. What kind of terrible loungewear are you that you have to like replace every year? Anyway, I will move on from that because the idea of like people buying these staples and actually replacing them every single year. I can't tell you how many people have said, oh, I buy this Canada Goose jacket every single year. I'm thinking, what? You do what? Maybe that's just me. Next one. Oh gosh, sorry, this is becoming way more angry and ranty than I meant it to, but I'm feeling a little, I don't know, relaxed. The next thing is going to be heels. Like 3+ inches. I'm not buying them anymore. I don't wear them. This is where the luxury regrets comes into it, because I bought these 3 years ago and I've maybe worn them 3 times. I've had bloggers just this Black Friday suggest buying the Highland Stuart Weitzman boots. Don't get me wrong, they're great boots, and if you want to wear these heels still, good for you. That's fantastic. I don't. Nope, not at all. I have barely wanted to wear heels this year. There will be a pair of heels in my Black Friday haul, just for full disclosure, but they're a lower heel. In fact, I bought these in March. I got them for 30% off. I'd always wanted a pair of the Hingisis. I thought about wearing them to my wedding and I realized how impractical that would be. I love them. I don't regret them, unlike the boots, which I absolutely regret, but I haven't worn them. I know that they'll always be a shoe that I would have wanted. I would have bought them eventually, and they're gorgeous and a little bit different, but I can't justify buying high heels like that anymore. I do occasionally wear black pumps, nude pumps when I'm going out shopping or wanting to just look a little bit more put together. We have, you know, we can go out to restaurants occasionally. We're sitting outside, but for the most part, if you're walking in the city, I won't put on a pair of heels because I'll think, oh, you know, it's gonna trash the bottom of my heels. Do I really wanna wear these when I'm gonna be walking for a mile plus? And then I won't wear them. So yeah, I can't justify buying high heels anymore, especially really high ones. This is just me, but these are not comfortable. And I have a number of Stuart Weitzman regrets because they go on sale. I bought these at Nordstrom Rack for probably 70% off, I think it was, and it was just too good a deal to pass up. Well, you know, $100 when you're not wearing them is still $100 gone. So, lesson learned. Okay, so for my final piece that I will not be buying any more of, I'm not going to be buying any more costume jewelry. I have recently bought a few pieces of fine jewelry. I got these little diamond studs from a local jewelry shop. Local artisans are making them. I think that's fantastic. And I have some costume jewelry. I have the Dior Tribal earrings that I love. They're really different and quirky, but otherwise I don't need any more. I barely want to put on earrings as it is because, you know, they get all tangled in your mask and you just have to deal with it. It's just another thing to put on. I hate to admit it, but sometimes I don't even wear my engagement ring because I'm home, I'm doing things, I'm doing the dishes, and I just won't. Does anyone else do that? I would love to know. Like, do you wear your engagement ring every single day, all day? I don't take my band off, obviously, but yeah, when I'm home, I won't wear it. I love it. I love that ring. All the trendy pieces, the chunky chains, the things that are in right now, I don't particularly like it anyway, but that's me. Oh gosh, is there anything else? There's obviously a number of things that I'm not going to be buying anymore, but these are the big ones. I am going to be buying mascara when it needs replacing, eyeliner, but otherwise I just can't. I don't care. I don't even think to put it on, and to be honest, not wearing makeup has actually made me like my own face a lot more because I'm looking at it and I'm seeing it just the way it is. I'm not seeing it edited with makeup and adjusted with contours and highlighters and things that are tricking my own eye. I feel like I've started to appreciate my own looks now that I'm not constantly trying to change them. Now, I don't want to be confusing, like, because everything feels so much more high stakes when you make a statement on YouTube because it's out there forever and you can't always communicate exactly what's in your head. I was always playing with makeup as a creative outlet because I loved it. It was a lot of fun. I do it now because I like it, but now I even appreciate it even more because I'm not doing it all the time. My skin has improved. And again, I think we can't help but be attracted to the images that we're used to seeing. So I got used to seeing my face with that, not a full mask of makeup, but color corrected. You know, when there's a bunch of pink tones in my face naturally. Your face is not all one color, but that's the image I got used to seeing. So that was what I needed to feel dressed up and put together, and I don't need that anymore. So that is, I'll take any silver lining I can get from this year, and that is absolutely one. Just releasing all the nonsense and appreciating kind of what I have. So, okay, without any more grumblings and rumblings and rantings, that is my anti-Black Friday video. I am gonna do a mini haul next week when everything's arrived. I just bought a couple things. Please let me know, how has this year changed your perspective? Is there anything that you're not gonna be buying anymore? What has this year done for you? I know that everyone's in a different place and mask requirements, situations are so different, but this is what I am thinking about based on my experience. Anyway, until next week when I have that haul video, I hope everyone is well and safe and having happy holidays. Anyway, I'll talk to you next time. Bye.